Maddie, how are we doing over here?
I think that I was separating the quotes in their own paragraph.
Okay, the only thing I could see right away looking at what you've written is you want to vary the sentence structure so that it's not fashion, and then even with the quotes, no because, they're starting the same way, even if they're different people who said that. Did people not want to... Okay, so it shouldn't be Idonamima, a 9th grade freshman. It should be freshman Idonamima said. Remember, that's the standard attribution. Okay. Okay. Ashley, how are we doing over here? Did you decide on something?
Yeah.
Okay. And you found good research?
I'm still looking. I'm still reading a lot.
There was recently something... I don't know if it was about television or technology in general that was talking about whether or not it was good for kids. I'm sure that if you did some research on Google about the impact of television watching on children, you'd be able to find something that was usable. Okay? All right. Cindy, how you doing? They're basically writing opinion articles, and everybody is doing something that matters to them. I had nothing to do with the topic choices. They made their own choices.
Well, I actually, I began writing, my different arguments, the different reasons for why my argument is what it is.
Right.
And I'm actually focusing on the organization right now.
Okay.
And then I have to start writing the counter.
Fair enough. So I'm looking at your draft so far, and I notice your paragraphs are really, 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 really lengthy. What I would recommend doing is just breaking them up a little bit more. All quotes should stand on their own, and your stats, just make sure that you have them hyperlinked to wherever you got your articles from. Okay? All right. Hey guys, also a reminder, if you're going to start taking stats and quotes from secondary sources, research that you've taken from the internet, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hyperlink that source to the statistics. So highlight the information and then put the linked information in there with it, okay? And you're doing
research.
the steroid use, and so you're just reading articles right now
I'm
to
reading an article because it's like
A-Rod.
Yeah, but that's
Right, he's having a really good season too, so the speculation, I'm sure, is a little on the ridiculous side, right? And Bria, how is your...
But it says that he didn't do it on purpose.
A doctor prescribed it to him. I don't know, that's sketchy.
How do you make a Google form?
Okay, you go into your regular drive. Then you're going to go to New. And then you're going to scroll down, keep going more. There you go. And you know how to do it from there?
Yeah, I didn't know how to get there.
Okay. Make sure you title the form too. It'll make it easier for people when you send it. Okay, and if you automatically force them to log in, then you don't have to ask them what their name is because it'll automatically get you their email. Okay?
Thank you.
How are we doing, Clarence?
I'm still trying to find some quotes from my articles to add into my paper. So yeah, I'm trying to fit in, trying to finish my draft at the same time.
Okay.
And also, one thing I need to do is send the official about my interview, so after I'm done with my draft, I just add them in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Hey guys, remember, if you're going to get up to do your interviews, just make sure you're really listening to what people are saying so that you could get follow-up information if what they're saying isn't going to stand on its own. Okay? What do we got going on over here, Cami?
I did, I did interviews, and now I'm just starting to do
write
the actual draft, yeah.
Okay. Wow, it's a good one. What skills schools don't teach us. So you're hoping to kind of explore the differences between what you actually get and what you need? Or that you're making a statement that school doesn't actually teach you what you need for life?
Well, they teach us things, but there are many skills that they don't teach us that we're going to need to know later on.
Okay. Specifically?
What do you mean specifically?
What skills have you done research for that you feel school doesn't really cover?
how to pay bills, how to balance checkbooks, how to.
So how is this an opinion article? That school doesn't adequately prepare you for life? Is that the opinion? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. What are we doing over here? Ooh, Naomi, that is a very long lead there. It's got to be broken up. Remember, your lead should be really short, as should your paragraphs. Okay.
Is that better?
Well, I mean, I would read it
To make sure I
see
didn't
where
cut
it
off.
makes sense to break it. And already, I would take out my position. Remember, you don't want I think anywhere in there. So it would just be the drinking age. Start with the drinking age, which is 21, is acceptable because if you're going to go down that road.
Do you think that this is like not good for an opinion article? Like,
I think it could be really good for an opinion, but you're definitely going to need to make sure that you don't end up going feature with it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if it's your opinion that school isn't adequately preparing you for life, which is a very valid opinion, and I think that a lot of people would feel at this point that education in general has gone a little wayward with what's going on. So what I would recommend doing is just make sure that there is an opinion in there. How is school not, like, and where do you see the places to start adding those things in? Like maybe instead of geometry, which might not be so necessary in your life later, maybe balancing a checkbook and learning how to maintain personal finances would be a good option to do in like a stats class at some point, or personal finances, learning how to deal with compounded interest on a credit card, or different things that will be important as far as math for life. You know what I'm saying?
how is it going to be different than a feature story though?
If you're basically talking about, like, I think maybe instead of what skills schools don't teach us, it would be more like skills don't adequately, school doesn't adequately prepare us for life. That's an opinion. As opposed to what skills don't they teach us, which is very direct and not really opinionated. Or school does prepare us for life, and this is why. Either way, as long as you're choosing a side. Okay. Sorry for taking your seat. Yes. You just need a pass, honey. She needs to get a drink of water, she was saying. Are you gonna go with her? Okay, then she needs a pass. Yep. Okay. How are we doing here?
Good.
You have a draft together?
No, I'm still like trying to get my thoughts together, and I was trying to make a Google form, but then I'm like, no, I should just like interview people.
Okay, that works. I think a Google form's a good way to start, though, so that you know who to interview, or at least gather some ideas to see if they align with your ideas about what things are. So again, you could see how things kind of break out. Okay.
Because I was like trying to say like yes because blah blah blah, or no like because blah blah blah.
Just also be mindful of structure. Remember, you want to keep your paragraphs nice and short, and you want to avoid first person.
Okay.
When Naomi gets back. Okay. All right. Well, this looks like we're having some good stuff right now. People are working, interviewing, getting up and walking around.
Is this for you?
I am